at least I got that handle. Oh, I always keep forgetting the flux hits harsh coming into the city. Alright. Flux trying to affect me as I walk, bloody. Alright. I think it's calming down a bit. That was a weird tingling. How do you do, Tash? Oh, good.
Fucking Christ, dude.
I can.
Hello there, Armsy.
I do.
Sunday.
I always keep forgetting it is fairly packed on Sunday. Is that winter?
Where?
Yeah, Zach, why is he in a fucking soup?
Yeah, alright. Curiosity's getting the better of us. Come on.
Okay, well, you go check it out. I'm heading over.
When'd you get the dreads, Corpus?
My eyes is recharging. Hi, Jack.
When'd you get this fancy dress?
Okay. A couple of weeks ago for Halloween. I haven't been able to wear it because, you know, foot.
Probably wiser now that, at the very least, if the curse starts to affect you now, it won't be for long. If nothing else.
I literally live in a city without sun, so I think being a vampire for like a week wouldn't be much.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't really affect you too much, actually.
In fact, it may make my foot recover quicker, which actually is none.
That'd be nice, actually. Could have sworn I saw another person around with the same kind of coat, but maybe it's just people that have a habit of wearing their coats on their shoulders more than out.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the garage.
I know where is Winter. Aye, how's me favourite trio of oxidized copper?
I think we're doing good. Ragnar's probably down right now. All my being good.
Oh, you don't say? Really?
Oh, wouldn't he? Ooh. We're in that again.
Your girlfriend's a real pain in the ass. I guess that's why the two of you are together. You're a perfect match.
Yep.
Fair enough, fair on. Howdy, Mags.
Howdy.
What's going on? Something here is not getting.
Aye, I'm the odd one out here.
How's it going? Like a chubby of all my being here.
Oh, come on, man. Get back in that.
Long audio source with Kurt. Because they're naked, which clothes furthers the agenda that 12 is naked, so this is beneficial to you and me. With Kurt compassion about changing.
Let me see if this is able to work.
Which okay, good. Furthers the agenda that 12 is naked, so this is beneficial to you.
Yeah, no, I open an overlay and mine it lags out.
Now you owe her $10 bucks.
Pardon.
I know it is.
everybody's running around here.
It looks scary.
Flux is really trying to get to me.
Plus, the piece of paper.
Fucking Christ, I haven't even done that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, where do we go? Oh, wait.
Oh well.
You ran on the street.
Just trying to get myself into Calms for garage, eh? Oh, Flux trying to take me anytime I try. Oh well. Won't matter too much.
Yeah, I just woke up.
No worries.
I gotta say that. Yeah, I gotta say that coffee day is insane. I feel amazing right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Might as well crank out a few reps on the barbells. Now that I have this newfound energy, then.
I near woke up bloody late this time.
Oh man, sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if my own bloody sisters decide to prank me by changing the clocks backwards.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
that would be not very fun. Anytime my sleeping is messed up, I'm just mad. I don't like it.
Change the clocks around our house backwards, but not my phone, which is pretty much the only reason I was able to actually still get the thing to come here.
Oh yeah.
It was definitely confusing though.
I can survive being moved backwards an hour, but not forward.
Those buckets are up to something.
Not very fun. Backwards an hour.
Yeah, okay, no, it is every time I try.
How you doing, Nancy?
I'm doing alright, Arthur. Yourself? Where's the other two in that case? Wouldn't you be surprised if they're on their way? I should probably make my own way over to garage, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they walk.
Walking's always quite attractive, if nothing else, but their legs can take it.
Sounds about right.
Constantly disappointed by the distinct lack of
Alright.
And then after the CD signing, I have another photo shoot today for some fucking magazine. I don't know.
Christ.
Alright.
Right model star, aren't we? That is different. Took with a comically big haircut.
That's racist.
Saying that he has, showing off that he has better hair gel.
I've already broken his hair off. I've already got a chunk of it in the garage.
This, what kind of downer is that? Obsessed.
Me? I say that. And it's not a counter, it's a matter of fact.
Are you gonna make a weapon out of it?
How did you red and blue?
It could go. I mean, I suppose it could go in the half angel, half demon, half sword.
Something of mine is going to be used for something else.
Darkness, I see you tilt your head. Do not question. Don't ask.
At this point, I'm always going to be annoyed on the nature of measurements because that's 3 halves.
Come on, like.
That's 150%
They're
there.
confused about the half angel, half demon. I don't think they're confused about the half sword.
Look, alright, I befriended bloody deities. I don't need to worry about the half-tities of swords.
Yes.
Oh shit, it worked.
What do you mean it's what?
Oh, you're trying to rain dance in the garage for him.
What? What? No. What?
Well, what did work then?
Oh, there you go. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Hey, babe.
Oh, right, I forgot that.
Actually, wait, that's...
What?
right, that's, yeah, this is all metal.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, shit happened. Shit's happened.
Fortunately, according to, well,
What happened?
should at least not
Halloween?
Halloween curse hit.
There's this curse. Can you... Get off it! Stop! Stop manhandling
Did he give you
me.
boobs
That's
too?
sexual harassment.
Right in front of his last, no less.
Oh,
Rude.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd imagine that it's going to wear off as soon as... Yes,
Aye, it should wear off next week or whenever Mad King Thorn's probably kicked out of this dimension, who knows.
Do you really have to touch my knee spikes?
I'm sorry. I should have asked for consent first.
Though I wouldn't be surprised if you try and remake this as a suit for you to wear, you know, power
I
armor.
could be taking your knees, but I don't think I'd be able to break that off.
What? Why are you trying to break
How do you do,
my
Mr. Knight? Whoa.
Because to get you on my level.
Well, am I on interview now?
Come on, you don't have to break my kneecaps to make me...
Alright, fine. Ah,
Wow, I can't believe I did not hear that. I did not hear anything you just said because of the...
you'll have to give me an actual topic if you want me to answer any questions.
I'll sit down, okay? It's been ages.
Aye, I'll check it on work, make sure it's not burning the place down. Aye. R6.
And me and Robin wanted
Yeah.
to dress as vampires.
What happened?
The curse. Monster from the curse.
Thank you.
Didn't.
I'll write that down too.
Long story. Looks cursed to be smaller.
Cursed to be smaller. You're already cursed to be losing 7 of your bloody fingers, now you're cursed to be smaller.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck me.
I guess. I mean, we spoke to Mordecai.
At least you'll be back to normal within the week.
Hope so. I'll miss my norm.
Aye. By the next time the rack opens up for visitors, well, October will be over.
I should be back to normal by then. I'll miss my body parts.
And for God's sake, I've got what, 15 more fingers than you do at this stage?
But in the logs, whenever you
Give
sell
or take.
something,
Give or take,
unless it's like
considering that
money,
it's 3 fingers on the actual robo hands.
garage.
I would have had it before, but then it's too thin and could be easily broken off.
Double Vegas.
What are you doing to get shot?
Hi, Maria.
Robin.
I do.
There you go. It's done.
I didn't think a lad could be cursed twice.
It's like, I feel like it's got, are you talking about Barzak?
Aye.
Or someone else? Yeah. I feel like he got cursed, and then he got amplified. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's not just that he got cursed. He got cursed, and then he made it stronger. I guess. That's what I'm assuming anyways.
I guess? I wouldn't know. Ironically, I know a couple of folk that actually have a bit of a size-changing trick to them. I was briefly wondering if he ended up running afoul on him.
Yeah, who knows? So weird.
Then again,
I'd get that small. It'd be weird.
pretty sure he's my bloody height
Yeah,
at this point.
maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because I'm gonna, at some point I have to get out. I'd just be like more careful, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the only way we'd
that
actually
dares.
understand what it's like to be the other size's height would just be a bloody soul swap or whatever it is. And I've had that happen before,
Just
mind. I
fucking
became
soul
well,
Yeah.
some kind of AI for a bit. But that was at a god's behest, not Halloween cursing.
Hmm. I don't think it's ever not ever. It's never.
Oh, you are my fucking... I still have to look up to see your bloody eyes. You bloody rat. Even if barely.
Just a little bit.
Arzex, I know you don't have... I know you don't even have lips at this juncture, but don't get that close.
Well, we've already got some business already. That's good. Technically, we're not supposed.
That's nice, and we actually have pretty much everybody of garage.
Mm-hmm.
Minus Hoodie, come to think on it.
I haven't seen Oliver yet, so who knows?
Oh, and Ollie, aye.
Around for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I spotted the rust buckets around the first street. I don't really know what they're up to, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come around here for a bit.
What do you mean rust bucket? Wait, who?
The gang of bots. Gang of Sims that
Okay,
are
what
in
is the gang of bots?
industrial. They call themselves the rust buckets.
Okay. Huh. I guess that's why it sounds familiar. Okay. 'Cause I feel like I've heard of that before, maybe.
It's IX, presumably Pancake, and, well, Ragnar I know I
okay,
spotted.
No, I've worked with IX before.
IX is a nice fellow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pretty alright.
Or at least a lad.
Doing a good job with it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do some runs around. Actually, I haven't checked the mega building yet. I'm gonna go do that.
I haven't had an excuse to actually check the mega building. Oh, no, here he comes.
My excuse is I just skim around just because I can. That's kind of what I do, you know? Speaking of IX there.
Yeah, here come the rust buckets.
Well, you guys got it handled. If you need me, just call me. I'm in comms. I'll be alright.
I can't even really connect to comms, because every time I try, the fucking flux tries to grab me.
Yeah, it's actually been a little bit better for me, actually.
Weird.
So that's nice.
Every time I try, I think the flux is just trying to cut what, quote, catch me lacking, is what other folk have probably said.
Maybe.
Every time every time my mind slightly spaces out. Hey, you take care of yourself. Not that it'd be difficult for you to. Ah. What you need, big boss?
What do you feel about sewers?
Yeah, cramped, but
They added
to be
some
fair,
gates to the mega building over there for the section we used to use. Bring stuff.
Makes sense.
That's because there's always this like ramp to go down, and it was full. We wanted to bring stuff down there.
There's still technically a way down.
No, there is. There's a gate. We have to open it.
I mean, to be fair, the meeting was the first I ever heard of there being an arcade down there, to be honest.
No, I think I've seen it. It's just a little bit out of the way.
I wouldn't know.
What? So I'm hearing a car? No, never mind. It's a motorcycle. I remember that dude. Yeah, he came over for a fucking.
Oh, was that
thrusters on
Vulcan?
his fucking bike so he could
Oh, was that
fly.
Vulcan that just drove by?
So, maybe. Fucking,
Guy you wanted
demon
thrusters in
guy
an
with a
A-Graph?
big-ass fucking rider shit thing with a demonic bicycle.
Yeah. I love how I asked him about it. He said he got it and then immediately had to bring it back the next day because he broke the fucking thing.
Oh my god.
Fucking bikers. I swear to God.
God damn it.
I swear to God with bikers, mate.
business and more money, I guess.
Oh hey, Mort.
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Don't dent it. Don't do
What the fuck are you up there?
Ragnar!
Oh, okay. Oh, off he goes. Okay.
There, yeah, there.
Oh my lord.
They're all idiots. All of them.
But I can kind of slightly see that, but...
Lordy Lee. Alright.
Okay, also that guy's going hard with the fucking banjo. Jesus.
Good lord. They better not sound hazardous to folk with recording software.
Listen, I've never heard someone going this far on a fucking banjo. Jesus Christ.
I think the times where I do choke down.
I do, Max.
Hi, Max, mate. What's up?
Diagnosis? Or diagnostic check?
Are you good with synthetic? Because, unless I have, like,
I am.
like, actual repair table...
I'm used to Corpotech, not stuff that's meant to look fuzzy like this, but I could give it a go, if nothing else.
Alright, I'll leave that to you then, because synthetic is not my go-to.
And I helped out the little Cyclops in no else. I could try and at least give it a check-up, diagnostic check and whatnot.
What is going on? There's a synthetic thing? A synthetic thing? That's my thing. Why does no one tell me? What?
To be fair, Tasha pointed to me.
This one appears to be having memory issues. Also, I don't know who you are. I assume you were affected by the curse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's...
No scale, we've talked before. I'm gonna talk out of this motherfucker. Because we're supposed, yeah, it's my thing. That's the reason I got hired, is I'm good at code and synthetic.
Yeah, no, with me, I'm just a proper engineer. That's it, being basically a synth doctor for me is a bonus. Alright, yeah. She's more specialized in this, so go with her.
Yeah, I mean, we can do sure.
Aye, all means. I was about to say, what can we do your rust buckets for unless you're already going with snow scale?
All I can hear is banjo music. It never ends.
Don't know where the drums are coming from on that one, if it's just him playing banjo. Either that or rust buckets are just admiring snow scale at work. They're on. This a private matter?
Huh.
I was gonna say, what?
If it was private, I wouldn't be having it in a public area.
Fair enough, you'd be up in the offices. What you nattering on, mates?
Okay. Oh, just did a job. Got a bunch of guns and shit.
Ah, fair on. For some reason, Hamsky asked me how I am with sewers, which, that's a bit of a left ball question to ask me.
Huh. No, I'm going to Gavtown later, which is a sewer town, so...
That might be what... I wouldn't be surprised if that's why he's asking, actually.
This is a shovel.
Yeah, that's shitfuck.
Shitfuck?
Yeah, the dude named it shitfuck. I think shitfuck 2 is still in there. Check it out, shitfuck 2.
That's somehow, like, more effort to say than shovel.
No, I got look at this fucking thing. Look at it.
What the fuck?
Crowbar.
Shitfuck 2, it's a crowbar sword.
It sounds like some harebrained stuff that Tarant had come up with in his quest for the half-demon, half-angel-ass sword.
Cyber Psycho. We put down a Cyber Psycho. He was actually on the job with me.
See, we have a synth gathering.
Yes, Rust. Our sword.
Yeah.
True, it is Rust Bucket, no silliness. The organics are outnumbered. Ah. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So the guy had a pet lizard? Like, it was still in the egg, but like, he closure and food for us.
Alright. I'm no gun specialist, nor a shovel analyst, so...
Yeah, it's just weaponry that needs to be checked over.
Fair enough, seeing if he can make any use on it, I see.
Oh, loaded.
Oh, shite. Aye.
Yeah, no.
Best to always treat it like it's loaded. I do.
I just went to
How do you do? You're renewing.
Robin.
What can we do you for?
Yeah. I was wondering if you knew of any places for good scrap.
I don't know how the fuck you're gonna
I need some money right now.
Usually Tarant's the one that organizes scrap runs, isn't he? I don't quite recall. But I do know we do hire people for scrap runs for Dosh.
Was there anything else you need help with?
Not that me mind could click on. Oh, pardon you. Main people in the garage are busy in their own tasks right now. Arzix.
Hey, what's up?
Lads here wanting to make some money with scrap runs. Think we can figure something out on this? Or do we need to pry Tarant away from his lass?
You're just scrub. I'm going to be really.
There's miscellaneous like metals and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Back in the old place, I took out the rubbish.
How much in weight is it? It's just miscellaneous metals and rubbish.
I was about to say, hi, what? I was gonna say, how heavy's the metal? What kind of metal is it?
Well, I don't have anything. But what I did at my last place was pick up trash and move it.
Fair on. Well, trash can be other people's treasure, that old chestnut.
Honestly, I might keep it
See, I'm scrap and recycling that.
Well, if you don't have anything immediate, I'll be taking my move, but if you find anything out, let me know.
Aye, no worries.
Cheers.
Now we have everybody except Tarant in the garage. And Oliver, actually.
He's right there, so.
Well, close enough. Fair. Could see Exy over there.
Well, Bucky doesn't show up all that, to be fair, but yeah.
Bucky's on call, I think Bucky's somewhere.
He's
Oh yes, I keep. There's so many people. It's hard for me to keep track
again, he
of.
doesn't really show up as much, so...
No, I don't
that's
tend to
probably
talk to
why.
Bucky as much as the rest of you. For God's sake, I had a 10-minute brawl with you and came out on top, so...
Yeah.
Ah, crud.
Thank goodness the arena actually shelled out for what they called regenerating ground.
Yeah?
At least make sure that people like me and Mort over there don't tear up the entire arena to be unusable.
I feel like they'd have to change the entire thing every fucking fight.
Aye. Also helps to ensure that, people with big magic powers or whatever don't end up just breaking the arena in half.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been on the fucking shooting him or something?
Eh?
I haven't.
What now?
Mission is a good bit.
I don't think I've ever been on a mission with you guys.
Alright, go stand over there real quick.
The field is
You can come.
right now.
Pick one.
Sorry, the Flux took me right as you. Flux tried to nab me right as you asked a question. What were you answering?
Oh, I'm busy in 10 minutes.
I'm in a little bit. I guess
I'm gonna be real.
that one.
Well, will I be busy for a bit?
I'm gonna pick
Technically,
someone
no.
Will not scare people there.
Okay.
Well, this is a job in 10 minutes. So, I can't go move it.
Job at 10? Bollocks, something for me to keep me hands busy and nothing else.
I have a feeling he's gonna send people in the sewers, isn't he?
Alright, who's struggling? Money.
Okay, well, I'm not that bad, mate.
I'm not exactly
If
struggling.
that's the bit, I can leave it to other people. That's fine.
Next to a charity, man. Like, it's not like we're swimming.
Alright, you two with me. Follow.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, everyone else.
Now you're
I was
good.
about to say I could have forfeited me pay, but so did I guess.
I got an assignment for you. Stay with them, make sure they're happy.
Flux really trying to fucking grab me today. At least you only have to tough it out for one more week, eh, Novi? You could get back into that lovely Ashanka.
Maybe. I don't know how my body is going to be once I turn back.
Depends on how you've been eating, drinking, and sleeping, really. I already informed Tarrant that if he doesn't have a proper way to sleep, he is going to be hit with severe sleep deprivation as soon as he's back to being organic.
Yeah? Yeah.
I know I'm going to be fucking hungry as fuck.
Alright, well, we'll get ready to that then, I guess.
If you want, I could hand you creds for a mammoth meal in prep.
Maybe. But I'm more concerned of how my body is when I turn back.
Well, you still have the same amount of fingers.
I was pretty much banged up when I was in that hospital. I don't know how I am going to be inside.
I mean, if you haven't managed to heal...
Because of this fuck.
I mean, if you haven't managed to heal up in 30 days, then I don't really know on that front. I imagine it's a dual world scenario. Your old body is probably still, you know, or at least been morphed into this and has still inevitably been recuperating.
Maybe.
Worst case, you're back in bed. Best case, you're just hungry as hell.
Let's just see what happens when you mix radiation with anomalous energy.
And also that depends on if that anomalous energy stays. This is the first month of me 24 bloody years I even heard about this bloody curse.
Yes, I am going to thoroughly kick that Mad King's ass once I see him next time.
Apparently, according to stories, he did have to be kicked out of the dimension, of this dimension, in order for everyone to come back to normal. So who knows? Oh, I do, Bucky.
What's going on here then?
Damn near everybody now except for Ollie, I think. Hamsky nicked a pair of the rust buckets for the gang of rust buckets for apparently something to do with the sewers. No idea. I'll do, Pan.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
No, you're right.
You know if there's anything I could, like, do or repair or something? I'm extremely bored. I was waiting here for...
I know that feeling, idle hands and all. Hey, this lad already got a check-up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Neutral.
Please, I'm trying to make conversation. I am incredibly bad at this.
You're small, but it's funny that the one thing you couldn't really shrink is the fucking chains. An actual vampire.
Aye, bastard's same height as me at this point, but without the, I guess, the compensators.
Bastard. Sewer.
His is longer than yours.
How dare the flux be on your side?
Compensate for a lack of this.
Flux on your fucking side. Oh, hey up.
Dickhead.
Wait.
Hang on.
I don't think I'm wearing clothes.
Hey up. Look at the garage, what can I do you for? It's a pumpkin.
I don't actually have a reason to be here, but do you know who to talk to get lodging? Like a hotel or
Lodgings?
something like that.
Mags! Hang on, let me go get her. Max!
People scaring people. I'm assuming you're feeling to talk to people.
Yeah. Oi Max, someone's technically in need of your service. White hair over there is asking about lodgings.
Oh, understood.
I'll be here. I'll handle this stuff.
And I just see the bloody duck with blue hair fall over. Top heavy, I think. Oh, now he's sliding.
That would be most appreciated. How much does it cost?
A rare sight to have more folk that actually work in garage than people actually needing it.
Oh, there goes my arm again. He just slid, all the way across the street at a very fast pace. I'm like, genuinely concerned. Pardon me.
Look, if that's the same duck I recall, he used to have a complete hole in his chest. I'm not gonna question any nonsense he's up to. He's clearly a cartoon.
That duck
Oh
scares
my
me.
gosh. I mean, we've
Hey.
pretty sure we have seen worse, haven't we?
I mean, I've seen Indigo drop a giant anvil in the arena. That was entertaining.
That was entertaining.
Speaking on people I know, mind if I take a wander? Because I'm spotting a mate of mine.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. I'll just be here.
After all, it appears garage isn't being swamped right now, which is nice. Actually, yeah, in comparison to me, you can actually fit, even with that chainsaw, you could probably fit into a good surprising amount of nooks and crannies.
This is my corner now. Oh, it has been said. It's mine now.
Want me to get you a bloody cushion?
Yes.
I was kid. I was joking. Fine.
Didn't work.
Not great. Homie, what's happening, man? Not much. Taking it, the usual.
Ain't me favorite big weeks.
Really hoping. Yeah, really just hoping Bob doesn't show up around here today.
Oh, I did hear from Max. Aye.
What's going on with him now?
To be fair, even before his ego boost, he's always been doing that.
Well, considering he kicked the ever-living piss out of Job last night, nearly turned their street fight into an execution.
Oh, Christ.
And then, you know, threatened me, my staff. Oh yeah, no, it was Job. Bomb whooped the shit out of him.
I did hear from Max in No Tales.
Yeah, no. It was bad, man. It was really, really bad. I've never seen Bomb this fucking worked up. On his way out, he was threatening me, he was threatening my staff, everybody. Anybody that crossed him, it was giving him shit. Threatening to kill him, threatening to do this, that, and the other thing. So, I blacklisted Bomb from the fucking club.
Understandably.
You don't do that to my people.
Should have shown you
I don't think Barmely and showing respect belong in the same sentence a lot of the time, I won't lie.
Considering the amount of times I have saved that little mouthy bastard's life.
Making it sound like Atticus should have stomped his fucking chest in.
Always kind of.
I get you though.
Short-tempered folks or violent people like him just kind of make me uncomfortable, you know?
I mean, they make a lot of folk uncomfortable, and rightfully so.
The most uncomfortable about Barmely in my mind is the fact that he keeps trying to
Like,
pick
sure,
a
I'll
fight
do my
with me,
fair
but
share of
if I
violence,
punched
but, you
him,
know,
his
it's
neck would break, huh? I thought right more.
Make it my own personality.
I won't lie, you are slightly underestimating his durability.
Yeah, no,
Look at you, look at what you've done, huh? Bruised up my fingers, huh?
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just genuinely curious.
Careful, big man, huh?
You were like wearing a full face helmet, right?
Don't worry, it will heal
How do you
up
have a
in a
cigar?
matter of minutes,
Is it like a
This is a hologram.
I was about to say.
Oh.
Might not be as big and strong as you.
Oh, now I see it.
My
Now I see it.
injuries disappear relatively quickly.
That's cool.
Just me being fancy and whatnot. I can't actually smoke a stogie normally, so.
Nah, bro, that's shit. That's fair. That's fair. I don't really like stogies or cigs. I mean, I'll be at a nice. I like a nice cig if it's like one of the healing ones.
A nice healing cigarette, eh? Kind of a oxymoron, but I get you. Oh, here comes a bat.
Well, yeah, you are looking pretty dapper, brother.
Thank you.
I need to get me a suit that'll actually fucking fit me.
You know if you could finish it off though, dude? It's like a bow tie or a tie.
I mean, I'd have to custom tailor it to have a zipper in the back.
Kind of a casual, but still a little classy, yeah.
Smart cash.
I see what you're doing, man. Yeah.
Like the club I run.
I'm still trying to.
Better on.
I need to get some new clothes, but yeah. I'm just stuck with this fit for now, so.
For now. Alright.
Miller, and say hello to some other folks. Good seeing
Aye,
y'all.
garage, despite the amount of people in it, doesn't look too busy.
Yeah. Let's get on. RZ.
Call me Jack here, but it's going alright. At this point, I'm keeping the name Armsy specifically for Finder related business, like with Jones's Rushes and whatnot. Plus, Jack on the little Q marker doesn't exactly ring the same.
I guess they put me on backup, so I just decided to rest.
Better on, just in case you were needed, they'd call you in.
Yeah,
Which is fine.
No big deal. There's always next week. Would've been
No.
nice to attend, though.
Would be nice. I mean, to be fair, you probably could have come to spectate.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, all this, like, this new gear I've been put in. I decided to actually check
Oh, I
out
see.
the implants. So I got some, like, external ones. I don't have any internal implants. They're all just external. Except for the ports that are, like...
Right.
There's, like,
Alright.
these ports I had that, like, attach the armor and devices to me, so...
I see. I mean, I'm trying to figure out the logistics of actually making a version of the backpack that can actually be taken off of me. I already know it's going to take major surgery just to uninstall this and actually install the other one.
Would offer to help, but I can't really do biokinesis on people outside my region, if you know what I mean, you know?
Aye. I need
working lately, so I don't
I
really know
need
what's-
rippers or garage proper to be able to work on it, mind. Probably have Silas's input as well on that front.
Many things can happen. She can breathe fire because of
I got these from some woman I met. Really nice.
Hey, I realised something before I
There's also
leave me
a
head.
Bratty tiger dude.
I realised something I wanted to say before I left me head. I realise what with the size factors, what with the size and strength differences, it definitely feels like me, Stone, and Mort seem to all be relatively similar.
I think you should get like a mixer or something, bro. That'd be awesome.
Look, I vetoed the nature of getting robotic legs to make myself taller because at that rate I might as well be doing that.
Yeah.
Getting yourself basically mechanical stilts will basically be a pipeline.
Perfect. But bro, you're like at perfect ankle biting height, so.
To be fair, with these arms, they also make sure I'm at knee shattering height.
Absolutely, dude.
Hey.
And now I got a new bod. I don't really know how I became this shape, but like, I know homeboy Vic said that I give the best hugs now, so.
Hey, it looks more like armor than cybers. Or implants at any road.
Yeah, it's like an armor, but also an attachment. I kind of power it myself.
Ah, fair on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know, funny thing, organic bodies do produce a small amount of electricity. I learned how to amplify that. Takes a lot of nutrients, though. You will not believe the diet I have to do every day.
Meanwhile, my own metabolism kind of keeps me the same figure anyway. I've eaten, what, 3 mammoth meals and 2 bloody gourmets by my count so far, and I somehow haven't, grown any larger. So, hey.
I can literally eat an entire cow and still be hungry.
Really the epitome of that saying of how hungry, eh?
Yeah.
Is Miss V doing
like
alright,
yeah, this lady I've been pairing up with. I forgot her name. We don't really know much about each other, but they just helped me out.
I did hear about a bit of other things before Barm ended up doing that shite.
He just gives me bad vibes.
Aye, fair on.
Well, I used to be in there, but not anymore.
It looks like it got hit by a baseball bat.
I wouldn't know on that front. I mean, V definitely didn't want to fight. That was a certainty. She just ended up getting pushed over the edge. I think mentioning ice ended up sending her over.
Is that there's no compromise.
It needs to heal first.
Is that they're doing shit that's bad and you can't compromise with it.
As far as I recall, that Omni bastard essentially goaded V by, basically calling out ice directly.
Right, so we are speaking about V. Sorry.
Aye, I was saying Miss V. Sorry. Aye.
Too thick to be that, and the bone isn't broken.
She did break for now.
I would say maybe that or something.
Can't you blame her, honestly? But with how much of her workmates have a habit of, showing up around the place. To be fair, I'm not referring to Omni, I'm mainly referring to, like, me and the rest.
Yeah, somebody hurt the little one.
What?
Not acceptable, is it?
Actually, we've met a few times.
This is.
In a different body.
I was about to say, this is Darcel.
I'm Darcel. Yeah.
Fire in my eyes. You're gonna have to follow up. I don't think I'm
You know I fuck around with my biology a lot.
Flesh crafter, I believe you said your profession was.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way for people to recognize me.
So far, you're keeping the red
I'm trying to keep a
hands.
general look on most of my body. It's the red hands I can't control.
Stop talking as if anyone here has a proper license. You think they have a proper license at the record ship, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That new friend of mine, Vic, he gave me this branding.
You think arms over there
Or
is a
symbol.
formal educational
Said it suits me.
Not sure how being branded will sound like it suits you.
You think anyone in there has
Not really branded. More so like a symbol to personalize
Makes
me.
sense.
Symbolize me.
That duck's still sliding around.
It's like a recognition. It's like a recognition symbol or something like that. This was what I think her name was Zola said. Yeah. This really tall lady. I think she was Sangali. That's what they were called. Yeah. She had this mandible mouth. Of these like mandibles.
You're good at painting a picture with your words, that's a certainty.
Yeah. I definitely said she was a 10 though.
God.
Maybe you can meet them. Maybe you can meet them sometime. They're not really. They're kind of far from here, so.
Aye.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, we're 2
They're real sweet though.
Well. At the very least, actually, in more lighter news, actually. Lighter note.
You go first.
I was about to say, in a lighter note, thanks to me dealings with Gatatron, I've cracked 1 million.
Fucking nice, dude.
Or at least me and McKean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're Mort, right? Good meeting you, brother.
We someone of relatively similar hands, eh?
Shit, your grip is strong.
I was gonna say, you, me, and Stone seem oddly similar in a good chunk of ways. Hey, 3 of us are fairly strong. Got a leadership-esque role. Hey, the only major difference is our size.
Yeah.
On the one hand,
Was what?
what, the little bat?
Thing? I don't know.
It's a bat.
Oh, just
Place doesn't exactly see sunlight a lot, so bats are inevitably going to move in. Even if this place more or less is the noisiest bloody cave a bat should ever be able to set foot in.
This place is getting red eclipses.
Does make me wonder why bats have eyes if they're mostly blind.
It's probably an evolution thing. They're still in the process of shedding those eyes.
Fair on, fair on. Better than having Thorn's bloody moon in the sky. Aye, we're in lower Zephyra. Higher rungs of Zephyra we'd be more likely to see the sun. Aye, live in the waste like I do. I actually get to see the sun every fucking day.
I live outside here, so.
Aye.
We got a home in a polar region on another place, so. It's cold as fuck there.
Yeah, let me try
The
to
sun
test
never rises,
it.
so. It's like in a region on the. Oh. She had like this mandible mouth. Yeah.
The flux tries to take me every time I try and fucking fiddle with this damn thing. don't get it.
Oh, I remember what this. I remember what this thing means now. I think Vic said it means like justice or chaos or something. I don't know. I think that's why it's got like the scale thing. Pretty sure that's like the symbol of justice. I don't know.
More or less. I was gonna say, if it meant chaos, that makes sense with how often I often see you in a new body every time I bloody see you.
I like trying to like this. I don't know. I really want to try wolffish. Or they're like a delight.
Fair enough.
They're like fish that people don't really. There's like this one influencer I've been seeing lately that's like tries to cook every kind of fish in the world. Well, in the universe or galaxy. In my region. And he's been trying all these like exotic fish that are like that he can cook, from invasive, non-invasive. He doesn't go for endangered though, thankfully.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh well.
There's like this one deep sea creature.
Why is fucking everybody and their mother in the garage in this train? Good lord.
I don't know, bro.
But I do work there, so let me see if I try to help out however I can. It's been a nice break.
It looks like an eel with a bunch of teeth, you know? With a bunch of like sharp
I'd rather
razors.
not imagine what ungodly animal critters you end up describing out in the wild.
Oh yeah, it's the ocean.
I do,
It's
X.
terrifying down there. You know, I know some blacksmith and he wants some help around here.
I don't think so. We already have a good chunk of proper blacksmiths. Plus, I think if you actually want to work here as opposed to just being a freelancer like I technically was for a bit, you'd probably have to submit an application. We have enough people in the garage as it stands.
Yeah. That's why I'm still trying to like find work and such. So
You also gotta make like, just respectfully. I don't think I've never seen you ever.
This is one of my mates, Darcel. He has a habit of showing up in a different bloody body every time I see him.
Biokinesis.
I don't know what that means.
It means I can control my biology.
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh well.
I mean, you just gotta. You have to talk to Toronto, and that's what Toronto does it, and give you.
And Toronto appears to be busy with Mr. Stone.
You're also a little.
I was about to say.
That's fair.
Aye. I was about to say earlier, it was one of the few times I've seen more people actually working in the garage than people wanting someone from the garage. With it still being relatively busy.
Is Trunk Monkey okay? Does he think he's trapped in a jail again?
No, I think Trunk Monkey's fine. I think he's just.
No, Trunk Monkey's just like that.
I'm gonna go get some of you. You take care, bro.
Aye, aye.
Do you think you're trapped again?
Later, brother.
Okay, we're good.
Apologies. Didn't manage to fucking turn off the mic on me PDA.
He doesn't know who's good or bad because he doesn't know them. That's why he can't trust anyone unless he knows them. It's a fear.
Oh, to be fair, even then, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh wait, you haven't heard, have you?
Which one, me?
Shitty little friend Barmole tried to execute.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Aye.
Okay, alright. So who do you
His
try
own friend, nonetheless. Let Armsy tell that story, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently,
alright.
according to what I've been told by Mort and Max basically being a blood brother of mine, Barmely seems to have gone to the Atlantis. He told me his bloody plot. I even informed Ollie of it before it even happened, so he was at least on the ball on that front. Ollie's Club of Atlantis. Barmely
No, I
seemed to go
remember.
there and try to, well, presumably sort out some beef between him and another mate of mine, Job. Cat fight, you know how it goes.
Okay.
Seems to turn to a street brawl, nearly turned to a bloody execution, apparently. And as Ollie said, he's been blacklisted from damn near everything. As Ollie said, Barmley's been blacklisted from even coming remotely close to the Atlantis at this stage. Which doesn't strike me as a surprise. Bastard has a habit of making enemies of damn near everybody he tends to meet. Even people that actually are trying to do him a bloody solid.
Okay, and you know what? That's when you just need to beat the shit out of him so he gets the message.
No, I think the message he get there is I need to get stronger to beat the shit out of him in turn. Barmely showing respect is an oxymoron of a sentence already.
He respects one person in particular.
That being bloody Mecha Sonic.
What, seriously? Person in particular?
Sorry, folks.
I can't even believe I'm just saying Mechasonic unironically. Like,
Apparently, according to the fighter database, he's labeled as Turbo Mecha Sonic. I don't know if that's just a name of himself. But kind of a shite name, to be honest.
It's just might makes right with him, and he wants to be the rightest person.
Pretty much. Trying to see everybody as underneath him, unimportant type of shite. At this point, it is really just a test of everybody's restraint to see who is going to be the first to just grab him by the fucking head and slam him into the pavement.
Oh my god.
That's kind of effective, trust me, it works on me.
To be fair, if I didn't think I would get yelled at by Butch for doing it, I'd have fucking slammed him into the fucking gym mat until it bled. Him or the mat, to be honest.
Well then, that sounds like he just ain't got the balls to do it.
There's a difference between balls and having restraint. And for fuck's sake, if I tore the head off of damn near everybody that pissed me off after I got these arms, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in a ditch somewhere in the wastes.
Just smack him senseless.
I've been to one common ride.
Fair enough.
We need to catch you up on the rest.
Yeah. I've been listening to music in my ears.
Yeah, I've
Fair
got
on.
some music going on, but that's guy, what's it, the golem with the ukulele or some shit?
Oh yeah, the big knight looking fellow.
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh god, fuck, shit, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, the flux
You
hits
just keep
harsh
moving
around
back
this part.
What, does the metal board do it for you? Is it the glowing nipples?
Don't call it that!
So riled, babe.
Tarant, I don't care if it's true, don't call it that.
Look, I'm only just
Yeah.
accepting it. Just
You know, if you are plotting on making this, potentially reverse engineering this when you're back to normal into making you a nice power suit, probably ditch the nips.
okay. No, okay. No.
Listen, you can
It's
just
gonna
have
be.
headlights
It's
on
gonna
those.
be.
They're the perfect
I don't need headlight. Oh my god! I am not doing
Fuck me sideways.
Alright, up to you then, I guess.
Look, you know what? Just see if I can figure out what if that Kamen Rider shit is, and just be like able to be like, look.
Oh, yes, I was. You know, I've actually seen one of those.
What? Seriously?
Proper Kamen Rider type. Bastard cut the abs. Yeah, it was because of Commander Jones's little rushes, he calls them. He keeps calling it boss rush. I just have a habit of calling it the gauntlet because it's barely boss. I'm not sure what you'd quantify a boss entity. What?
Okay.
Well, at least it's wondering and not wanting to do
What did
it.
he say?
Yes. Yes.
He wants to plant you in the ground so you grow taller.
A thing of milk.
He's
And
pulling you short.
So inherently
No, I
telling you
physically
short.
cannot hear him say. I cannot hear him.
Oh, right, yeah, you did say you had music in your ears.
I took it home and I did drink it. There were just some bits of metal.
Yeah,
so.
they've got voice lines.
And plus, for bloody. And plus, for God's sake, you're taller than me.
Wait, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I took out the headphones. I'm ready.
I think you might need to repeat, Trunk.
No. No, I cannot.
You mean you can't hear their voice lines?
No, I
Man, imagine not having them in a... You need to blink at them. You need to blink at them.
This show is
I'm
entirely
trying.
for eyes.
Blink at them and, you know, your volumes.
I'm just hoping the trouble with fucking what happened in Atlantis don't need to bleed over to here. I'd prefer not to actually get me hands dirty at work. And, you know. I say, as an engineer in a fucking garage, what kind of misnomer did I just fucking speak?
Just say something.
If you grow taller.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Dude! Is that how it works?
That's not, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but okay.
I think she just has bad hearing. Her ears don't hear synthetics, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. You got a man on your shoulders, Toronto?
Alright, fine. Let me see about elevating this.
What are you doing?
Fuck yeah, a man's gotta make sure his hands aren't idle.
That's fair, I guess.
Need me to lift you lot up?
Fit Armsy on here. We could fit Armsy on here probably.
I could lift you fuckers up is what I can do.
We're stacking two people on Toronto. That's the thing.
No, I'm the stacker now.
No, look, I'm quite comfortable right now. I'm gonna be real. I'm honest. Yo,
Look, I'm
hold on,
582 pounds. I will collapse this stack.
Okay, you know what? No, it's fine.
Winter. Cormac, please.
I'm gonna get crushed.
I'm gonna crush them.
I'm more worried about getting impaled on the head.
Oh, that'd be a bad place.
Fair point.
Actually, you know what? Aye, Pancake, come here.
I think it is a good idea for people to stand on people.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Trouble if he got impaled in the asshole.
Let me get you on top of Trunk Monkey.
Alright, some people are freaking out.
Huh?
That's true.
There we are.
Oh my, this is creaky.
Yeah, it is.
There we are. Here, I could still aid the stacking.
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh my god.
Alright, so everyone else is light. until we get the...
As a DM note, everybody hears the metal creaking underneath.
Oh, we should get off. We should get off.
That's creaking. Alright. That's metal creaking. That's the sound of metal not being happy.
I feel like the
I don't want you to come
is a
forward.
bit too much.
That's the sound of metal not being happy. I know that fucking sound.
Please don't crush my boyfriend. Not like a cat.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
I think there's only one person allowed to crush Tehran.
They can try.
Oh, wow.
My milkshake.
I can help you crush you with your
I mean,
Fuck's sake.
Definitely try.
Fuck's sake,
I can
mate.
definitely try. Yeah.
At this point, am I gonna have to play Jenga with people slotting, trying to sit on Tarant?
Be quiet.
Yeah. I'll crush your head with them too.
Be quiet.
Oh no.
Shows back up.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You know, you have to deploy the respawn pod before you instantly recharge.
Truck monkey, what the fuck are you doing? No. Lifting the bloody saw.
Is he trying to die?
Honestly, I can't. Looking at you, I still have no idea whether or not it's the curse doing that, or if simply when LF got your arse. I wouldn't know, and I guess it doesn't matter.
I respect Wolves. He is immortal after all, actually, now I think of it. If he dies, another one comes back.
I don't think that's immortality, I think that's just keeps coming back.
I don't know, man.
Rejected by the ferryman, I'm pretty sure this level type of immortality is.
Reincarnation. That's what I'm betting it is.
Does it count as reincarnation when you just come back the same anyway? I thought reincarnation was like come back as like an animal or a snail or something. What? Person, snail, person type of shite. Or something along those lines, I wouldn't know.
This is not. This is your.
Ah, bloody shite.
This is not fucking jackass.
I mean, I'll catch you, but for fuck's sake.
No, don't catch him. He's gonna keep doing it until he is alive.
I mean, I could attempt to. I could look like I'm trying to catch him and then pull my hands away. True, true. Alright, no bothering then.
His direct path and gets absolutely fucking crushed.
Now somebody take a picture at least, I guess.
Of this. Pancake, do you have a work functional?
I don't know. He's trying to guillotine himself too, so.
Hang on. Bucky's wanting a picture taken.
I can take a picture.
I mean, I could try and get my PDA out, try and get this working.
Don't turn around.
Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, flux.
Trunk monkey, do you have any wise words to say?
I was about to say, alright. I was about to say, alright, I have you, Bucky.
Look what you did, Trunk monkey. He's sad now. Trunk monkey,
Well,
don't do
I
it.
can definitely say that Trunk Monkey after this jump, Trunk Monkey's now just Monkey, so
You needed a photo taken, Bucky.
Oh, they're gone.
I think he literally
Fuck. Wait, that's the... Huh,
I think
interesting.
he wanted to go home. I think he wanted to go home.
No idea.
If there's one thing about this, if there's one thing about this
Fuck.
thing, Jesus Christ, you broke the microphone, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well done.
I knew I didn't have much of a singing voice.
No worries.
The new Trunk monkey. Look at him in the eye.
There he is.
He's back.
I Trunk monkey. I Trunk monkey.
Where does he keep getting the knives?
He's going
I Trunk monkey. I don't know where he thinks he's going.
My boyfriend.
Couldn't think on it. Let me just check your res.
What the fuck was happening?
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, you got the music.
Let me check. 2 gallons missing. Alright.
I mean, you can get an implant, because you already have an ear, right? An ear? You already have something that goes over here.
Hey.
Dude, you can't fucking. Oh my god!
I have
You've
so
been
many side
fucking
effects
pent up
inside
for
me,
a
I
month.
just added in the ability to listen to the radio.
And unable to sleep.
FYI. FYI. From what happened last year, all urges and all things that need to be required via the human body will need to be required once the month ends.
Mine were necessary upgrades that I needed for things.
What, like, come back as though nothing happened, or come back as though you have been neglecting them for the last 30 fucking days?
You kind of have to be a little fire resistant.
I'm going to need to sleep an entire month.
You won't be unconscious for long.
I did not.
Oh my god. The less I know.
Okay. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, Armsy.
You're cool.
Listen, I don't need to worry about what nonsense happens around here. Your business is your business. Mine is mine.
Good.
And speaking on, my business is probably getting a refill of me reservoir, actually. Come to think of it, I could see about donating another dose of blood if I wanted to.
I don't know what to say to that, but sure.
Look, I still got 4 gallons of blood left in me reservoir. Being stuck on tap for a hot second ain't gonna be too much of a worry.
Carly.
Look, I'm not sure on the potential effects. I doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised if whatever magic's in them from the sorceress ended up being diluted enough.
Chemicals.
Well, I'm like 6 different drugs.
I'm on the immunosuppressants, so I don't kill myself.
Ah, hell.
Fucking real. Holy shit.
Bloody Christ.
Fucking real.
Jesus. Tell you what. Alright. That'll be my plot. I'll ask if I can donate more blood, then I'll go get myself. I guess depending on the actual. On if yes or no, I'll get myself something big or small from the bar. You could try and call me on the comms if you need me, although I may not hear it too well. Alright. I need a bloody excuse to go to the bar any road. Who knows? I haven't talked to Susan in a while. Things already closed. Oh well.
You got mystical powers.
Hmm? Hey?
Have you seen Mr. Charles by any chance?
Charles? Shouldn't he be in the pawn shop?
Yeah.
Or in the bar?
No, didn't see him there. We went to the bar, wasn't at the bar.
Hmm.
Wasn't at the pawn shop.
Seen Hamsky around by any road?
What?
You seen Hamsky around? I think I could put a little bit of a dot connector.
No.
Alright. I do recall Hamsky dragged a couple of the rust buckets from the bay over to apparently try and do something in the sewers. Apparently hearing something about a town there. Who knows? Charles probably went over as well. That's me best estimate, really.
The sewers, you say?
Apparently they're constructing a bloody town in the sewers, which is slightly entertaining to me because, like, this place needs a pointed Zafira that's lower than this.
I mean, there are many people
who needs the help.
True. I'm assuming they got rid of problems in there.
Then again,
In that case.
we were told that there are some critters down in the sewers. At least
I did
that's
hear from Taran that he did have to deal with a very scary bug, and that's why Winterhide was in a wheelchair. Something along those lines.
Well, outside the bubble where we set our base of operations, we wanted to start like digging down, but we decided to collapse everything. So if there are any critters, we hope that they will just be.
As that to say, in the desert, digging into the ground either leads to sandworms running away from you, or sandworms being attracted like babies to candy.
Well, that's the thing. We were told that there are these critters down there that are sensitive to sound.
Oh, like the Utah.
Is pretty good.
That I recall.
Oh yeah, I think that's what they're
Fish
called.
folk.
We're thinking about maybe deploying some sonic transmitters into the foundation of the megastructure.
Thing is, they're sensitive to sound, but in the way that makes them come running as opposed to making them run away. Because I definitely know the amount of noise we made when we were trying to clear trash out of the canals ended up attracting the Utah heftily.
So wait, fish folk with tridents, are those the Utah?
I believe so.
In that case, I've seen one in person. Me and Mr. Toronto, we went down at the mega pudding where the brawl pool is. I think it was last week. There was this new fella. I guess Mr. Toronto was showing him some ways, teaching him.
I wouldn't know.
Then we got attacked.
I just spotted someone I know. Mind if we break this convo for now and have you keep looking?
Go ahead.
I keep looking for him. Keep searching. Why have you shrunk? Why are all of the fucking synthetics shrinking? You know, there are easier ways to get a pumpkin cushion.
I'm a dog type.
First Arzix is the same height. First Arzix becomes the same height as me, then all the LF, but all of the Sims start shrinking. Unless you've turned this. I was about to say, unless you turn the same kind of way as Foxhound, where you're just a floating AI.
Yeah, I know, I'm dog type. I'm literally been turned into an AI for this month.
But hey, at least you got to actually experience what the fuck a flavor tastes like. So there's that.
Yeah.
New experiences, if nothing else.
It's good.
Whoa, okay.
Pardon me.
I was about to say, I'm not exactly hard to miss. I'll do, mate.
Hello, Armsy.
Ivy. It's more reason. I guess just a simple request. Just call me Jack outside of Fight Finder business. At this point, Armsy's more a stage name. But if you're used to it, I wouldn't mind.
Dolus already told everybody my name, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
Sorry, All things considered, ironically, during that bout, I don't think I actually heard her name properly. Which probably is for the best, all things considered.
We should keep news away. She not doing well.
I figured as much. I wasn't gonna regale her on all the nonsense. I was about to question on whether if she was at the bar, probably get her something to soothe her nerves. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what she already got. Mind if I come with you?
That's
I was already planning on going to the bar before I saw you anyway, Rod. Look, don't you worry.
You seem to be enjoying yourself being
Probably a bollocks thing to say, I won't lie, but all I can really easily say. Alright?
What?
I don't know. Let's go get... I don't know, let's go get you a drink, alright, V? Ironically, my own bloody memory plays into your favour in this front. Kind of forgotten your name, actually. And I won't ask for it. After all, I prefer calling you Miss V anyway. Because I'm more used to it than calling you the V, lass. Go on. Let's get you something. Maybe I can order us a gourmet, my treat.
Excuse me.
Ah, alright.
If you don't mind some fire magic.
Well, no, as long as you don't burn my fingers off.
All done with that?
Can I get a refill?
Alright, you had moonshine, right?
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Right, apologies.
What?
Alright, thank you.
Hey, V.
Fire is the most useful thing, to be honest.
What's up?
Are you okay?
Are you sure?
She's
All those other
been going through a
elements,
bit.
I didn't know if fire was the best. I
Yeah?
didn't pick it either. Just kind of happened.
Oh, fuzzy.
I was going to say, V, if you want to take a booth, I'm willing to be here and let no one else.
Yes, it's probably more useful than water. But water looks more peaceful.
Business probably not wise to
Fire is
repeat.
a deterrent from having someone start a fight. Wants to get burned.
Someone, I think 500 business, I don't recall.
Water's been...
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, and at this stage I think it's wiser for me not to ask. That kind of deal.
Water's existed forever.
That's fair, but she will be okay, right?
Should be. Given the gods actually smile fucking favourably. Everyone goes through their own troubles.
But wouldn't fire been caused by like lightning strikes and stuff before?
Yeah, no kidding.
Aye.
Our history...
Shame I only ever see you on these days. But no, anyways. Might be that I don't. Shame I don't come across you too often these days. But I guess our paths aren't exactly crossing as often as I'd like.
That's mainly my fault. I've been busy with following dead leads and getting nothing done at the same time.
Fair enough.
Well,
I was
yeah,
about to
I
say,
actually
at
wanted-
least trying to do something under the semblance of work is at least something.
Yeah. Well, I've been actually meaning to talk to you. I've just been working at the bar. You're an
Fair
engineer,
enough.
right?
Hey.
Would you mind teaching me a thing or two about engineering? I know I asked Toronto as well, but I haven't exactly been around here that much to...
Fair enough. Taran's also at the garage. He's busy, I think he's busy being schmoozed by his GF.
feels about guns to not do that.
Understandable. I know, the person with the lava arms came here recently. She had to take a break from whatever was happening over there.
Oh, hi, Tasha. That's understandable.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Give me 1 second. You need anything?
No, I'm just sitting here right now.
Alright, just let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything.
Aye.
Yeah.
I could certainly try and teach you a couple things about engineering.
Yeah, I want to learn what I can, mainly.
Aye.
Not exactly the greatest at combat, so I thought I'd pick up something else.
Aye. I mean, you're asking a wasteland lackey for engineering advice, but at the same time, it's... I mean, these have been completely fine, more or less, for over a year. So...
I mean, the way I see it, being a wasteland engineer,
putting myself down for no
yeah,
reason.
able to jury rig
right?
things. Yeah, I know. The way I see it, with you being like an engineer from the waste and stuff, you know how to jury rig things and,
Aye.
you know, get them working, even if they shouldn't be. You know?
Right, for God's sake, this is most of this is old corpo mech type of technology and materials discarded, jury rigged to become something that works.
And it certainly does work, from what I've heard.
Aye.
45.
If no tilts.
Welcome back.
45 or 50.
Hello.
Tell you what, got about an hour before the streets start closing. Tell you what, once your shift's done, meet me at garage.
Alright, I'll see if I can get someone to, come and take over real quick.
Speaking on work, actually, could you get me a bottle of moonshine? I don't exactly have
That'll be
the
$2.50.
I don't exactly have the lack of blood in me reservoir enough to settle for actually bothering for a gore mead. Even as stupid an idea as that'd be.
Some kind of threat or whatever.
But yeah, that'll be $2.50.
Hey, I'm pretty sure if I end up down the whole gore mead, I'll start fucking flirting with you rather than trying to taint you. Christ.
Alright. You said moonshine, right?
Hey,
Alright, bottle of moonshine.
aye.
Alright. I'll try to be there as soon as I can, but, you know,
No rush.
people are allergic to working at the bar on Sundays.
Can't even fathom why.
Be a lot nicer.
Maybe if I didn't have the pack, I'd probably be wanted to work at the bar.
Something smells, it's not me!
So how's the sewer work going?
Ah, that would explain it. I thought I'd smelled something.
Yeah, first fucking words I hear out of Hamsky talking to me is, how are you with sewers?
Yeah, I know him.
But yeah,
Oh,
see if I
they-
can get someone to come and take it
I'll
over.
let you know.
Yeah.
When he tried hiring me, he pointed a gun in my head.
That is the interview process here, mind.
Yeah,
Can I
it is the
have the
interview process.
yakisoba?
The yakisoba? Okay, that'll be
Mind you,
$2.
I've had two guns pointed at me here, both Hamsky and Tarrant both.
Wait, actually,
Maybe I should just.
Oh yeah,
No, just 5 credits actually. Just 5. Maybe some other people will join it. Look around my
you know,
world.
get them working, even. Yeah.
Oh.
For 5 credits.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Fucking flux.
Hold on.
You wouldn't mind if I take this with me, eh? I'll try and bring this back relatively soon. Or at least once I'm done with it in any road.
This works real quick.
I don't mind at first.
It went through. And you
Didn't he spot Ellen, I don't think. Or if I did, I completely forgot. Completely misspotted.
RMZ?
Hmm?
Don't you have to walk, Mr. RMZ?
Listen, the only thing that'll properly pierce me alcohol tolerance is a gore mead. Or at least, drinking it all in one go at any road. Yarn's add a surprising amount of, I guess, space to the whole blood alcohol content deal.
RMZ, I learned more fire stuff.
Nice. I would prefer you don't test it on me.
But Bartender, could
I
I
was
ask for
like
another
testing
cigarette?
out, and then I like stepped on the ground, and then the ground went whoosh.
Fair enough. The amount of folk that
So
go
the
for
next time
fire
I'm
powers
standing,
are
like,
starting to make me really regret the electricity immunity I made. Oh well.
I'm sure there's people that use electricity, like the other
Look,
girl from my world.
Look, I
what
know
was
there
her
was
name?
Ren, there was Gideon, there was a good chunk of other folks. At the very least, being immune to electricity means I don't even have the risk of my heart stopping with someone laying their hands on me mechas.
Sounds completely reasonable.
No doubt.
It's
I don't
probably,
know.
it's probably a good trade-off.
Hey, I'll catch you in a bit.
Thank you. Okay.
To back out like that otherwise.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Should probably catch up with her. Lord knows she sounds like she bloody needs somebody.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay. Hi, RMC.
There's a difference
I do,
between
mate.
wanting to forget something and coming to terms with what you've been told by the thing you are trying to forget in the first place. Learning the lesson versus actually caring about the trauma or pain that the thing has caused you in the first place is the differentiation between someone able to cope and someone that is having a hard time without a support network.
Thank you for the advice.
My card.
Reach out to friends. Someone like me. Anyway,
Thank you,
no
Adrian.
words of influence. No worries.
No, I didn't think that.
Well, you were staring at me for a second, Carpet.
You just die anyway.
Doing alright, mate?
Fine, I get. Oh shit, I've been here for like 10, 20 minutes. I only been here for a short chat.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Bye.
Alright, if Suzume comes around the garage, don't you worry, it's, he was asking me or Tarrant for the nature of engineering advice.
A gang.
Oh. Yes.
Hey,
What was that, Jack?
Pardon?
I was about to say, if Suzume comes around the garage, don't you worry, he was mainly asking me and Tarrant on the nature of getting started with engineering. You know, he said himself he's not really a fighter, so he figured he'd see about getting into engineering. But he also stated that you don't know if he'll be free because people are allergic to work in the bar on Sundays. Can't even fathom why. Those last three words were more me joking.
I'm staffing it. I'm running both.
Oh.
I'm running the whole dang street right now. I'm energized.
What you looking for, Charles Arthur?
Yeah, but I don't want to take the man off his free time. It seems he's heading into the bar.
I wouldn't know. Alright.
Seeing you again? Busy?
I'll see about following Miss Faye.
No, not really.
Come along. I have someone for you to meet.
Alright. Never had the most peculiar interaction.
It happens. I always feel short.
Alright, good.
Look who we found.
Going on a little date, are we?
Yeah, we were just heading to the bar, so...
Ah, fair enough. If Suze asks you about the engineering invoice thing, then don't you worry, I've already got that covered.
Sorry, engineering voice? What? Who?
Suzume wanted to ask either you or me about the nature of getting started with engineering.
They'll call me.
What?
send me a
They
message.
want you work here?
I think it was more just for the sake of his own thing, considering he said himself he's not that much of a fighter. I don't think he wants to work, I think he wants to learn. Which I guess is technically an apprenticeship, really.
Okay, I mean, I going to have time right now, but
I doubt he's wanting to swap careers from bar to garage, anyway.
okay. Sorry, who's Susan? Oh, Susan.
Purple Bird.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
Aye, Suze.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're a straight green guy.
Aye, no worries.
Okay. Yeah. You're straight.
Oh, Christ. Let me see about Pete taking a peek at the gym while that's it. So how'd the sewer adventure go? Ah, Vulcan.
What's up?
Oi.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Please tell me you haven't been need to bring the bike back in for repairs.
Nope, I've been a good boy. The bike has survived a week.
Have you actually flown with the fucking thing?
Who the fuck are you? Okay, hold on.
No worries. I just wanted to briefly check on what's happening in here. Oh, howdy, Eric. No wonder Susan is alone in the bloody bar.
Are we done with the explosion?
Apparently.
I believe the fight has concluded, yes.
I was just wanting to check on what was happening here. I wasn't aware of explosions happening. I was getting a drink.
Yeah, I think it was less explosions and more.
Hey.
I've lost my boyfriend.
Whoa, where's Bucky gone? Oh, hey.
I've lost.
Hi.
Has anyone seen Bucky?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I was mainly coming up here to
Charles-
check for going back to garage, so if you want, I could give you a starter.
I've lost my boyfriend. I've lost him.
Considering Tarrant seems to be off on a date. They do need to fix this bloody wire. Yeah, fix this wire at some point. I swear, I'm either gonna accidentally clothesline myself with it, or it's gonna get caught in my gears.
What? Is that a live wire? That's the big
I'm assuming it's connecting the console to the screen above it. Which is, again, a bizarre place for a computer spot to be, unless it's searching a map.
I mean, aren't public terminals sort of like the standard for
Not
joining
over there.
cities
The
like
thing's
this?
actually just closed.
I suppose. Garage may closed for now. That means people won't be fucking bothering us while I'm teaching you in that case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Toronto looked like... I'm not sure if stress is the right word, but he definitely wanted a drink.
Well, I mean, he was with his gal, so...
Okay.
You don't need to shift it all the way back.
Oh.
To be honest, technically we're still closed, and well, if I'm still working here, then with you, it must be for a bloody reason. Let me pop this down.
Fair enough.
Considering I didn't even have the chance to uncork the fucking thing. Let me just shift this back to give people the indicator that we're closed at any road. I guess...
Oh, it's like the plank from the bar. Okay, that makes sense.
More or less. Or the broom on the rippers. Now then, let's see. Obviously, you'd probably want to learn about this kind of machinery. I know I don't have an industrial fucking lathe in my place, but it's something. Did your eyes blink for a second?
Sorry?
Could have sworn I blinked for a second. Either that or the sensors are going mucky on me.
I'd say you should probably get that checked, but I haven't heard that the ripping chip has been opened recently, so...
Yeah, let me check the connection.
Oh, you can actually... Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look away for right
Oh,
now.
apologies. It's not as gory as you think.
No, it's not, but just seeing an open eye socket like that is still...
Mind you, it's black for a reason. It's mainly just, if I recall correctly from Silas, it was mainly to ensure that the metal doesn't start irritating the bone. Or a small amount of cartilage in the eye socket.
Sort of like a shield for the rest of that is still in normal parts.
Fair enough. Seems to be fine. There we are. Alright, you're allowed to turn around now.
Okay.
Apologies, mate. I'm so used to turking my eyes out around people that I didn't even really... You got a nice soul, by the way.
Sorry?
Long story. I somehow have soul sight.
Oh, okay.
At the very least, it makes it so I can at least still see, even if I lose both of these. Industrial lathe, I don't actually have that much knowledge on it, but I do know it's... I think it's basically like a sanding machine, if I recall right.
A sanding machine?
Or something along those lines. You'd probably need to ask Tarrant on that. The rest of these, I can wait. I can actually get a... Didn't he bother to move the fucking ladder? Alright, hang on. Let me shift this back. Alright. I mean, this is a bandsaw, that's fairly simple. So in case you needed shite cut down. Yeah. Hang on. Hang on, let me test something, make my mind wander a sec.
Okay. Of this, the raping chip has been opened.
No, Flux still tries to take me. Never mind. Wanted to try and at least connect the bloody earpiece. So I can hear what's happening in garage, but no worries. I know I ended up using this to cut a riot shield down to a smaller size for a client.
Cutting a riot shield down, huh?
It was to make it like smaller,
So
more
they're
compact, like circular, I think. I think he was just wanting to make a buckler out of a fucking riot shield, but whatever, he paid money for it.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. Simple factor, like when it's running, make sure your hands are fucking away from it. That's a given. But that's more machinery factor. Engineering is simply being able to make something make something that's more than the sum of its parts, that kind of deal. Into these.
Yeah.
Granted, these arms are a bit of an extreme case. I won't lie. Considering that, all things considered, I could have just tried to construct a forklift. If I actually, or something like that over there, if I wanted to, that we're using for blockage, if we really wanted to. But hindsight's always 20/20. True, and I get to punch people. That wasn't exactly it. Oh. I mean, we're technically closed, but I was mainly trying to give a private lesson to a lad, but fair enough.
Well, I need a demolition box because I'm currently holding an acid-based bomb that could melt 3 people.
Ah, bloody hell. Alright, let me get a spare barrel in that case.
I know it's a small thing, like ping pong size. I just need a small container.
Barrel will do. Yeah, pretend this is the barrel.
It is.
Or a smaller barrel, anyway.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna take this now. I'll be back.
Alright, take care.
Hold on. Can you take wireless credits?
I could take creds. I could leave them on the counter and nothing else.
Alright. Yeah, there's 100 credit there for the data.
Aye, no worries. Take care of yourselves.
Well, that was abrupt.
That's more or less the nature of business that comes to the garage, I'm afraid. Hells, I know I've seen people in the waste come over with a dune buggy that looks like you could sneeze on it and it crumble into dust. And basically just be like, hey, can you help fix this, please? In like the same kind of breath.
Well, I've only ever seen 3 instances of work in this garage. One was the guy who wanted someone to make a whole motorcycle out of scratch. The second one was Elvis coming in with his ghost truck.
I recall that. I did
in
help fix.
Toronto.
I recall fixing that.
And then this, just, oh, I have a bomb in my hand that can blow up 3 people.
Better than saying I have a bomb in my hand that could level the fucking district.
Yeah, that wouldn't be just a garage ordeal.
Oh well. Hey, that's not a toss it into the forge and hope for the best.
Of course not.
Speaking on, actually, if you're working with materials, you'll need to know how to work a forge and nothing else. Because that's the easiest way to get metals down, in case you're melting scrap down for raw material or whatever.
Yeah, like, melting metal.
Hey.
Okay.
Say I wanted to melt down one of my fingers. Like, as an example out of nowhere. It would be, making sure it's all properly, making sure to lower it, make it work. Preferably either into a mold or into a, heat-resistant container of some kind. Or heat conductive, some of that won't melt. Higher boiling point material.
I'm assuming just a little griddle's not gonna help with that.
No. There's a reason why bloody, what was it, like pizza spoons or something, are both A, wooden, and B, don't tend to stay in the oven for a long while.
Yeah. But okay,
Hey.
what kind of bowls or stuff can actually, I don't know, resist the melting temperature of most metals?
I'm not quite sure. Usually the easiest factor is to get a container that's melting point that's made of a material whose melting point is higher than the material you're already trying to melt already.
Ah, okay.
Hierarchy of container.
I guess it's something that I'll have to do a little bit of research on.
Ironically, I think with me armature being the way it is currently, the boiling point of what's within it is actually lower than the melting point.
Ah.
More or less meaning that it overheats easy.
Fair enough.
Coupled with the factor of, also making sure you've got proper safety equipment if needs be, because, both those feathers and this fur look fairly flammable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to, I don't know, heat-resistant gloves? How I'm gonna be able to fit
Heat-resistant gloves, try and get, proper coveralls of sorts.
proper coveralls. Yeah, because I don't think sweatpants is gonna cut
There's
it.
a reason why folk have a habit of using the blacksmith's apron, mind.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have to look into that.
Bollocks, alright, no. Told you.
You okay?
I'm alright.
Yeah,
felt the steam.
Yeah, I saw that and I got a little scared for a moment.
Notice. Heck. What? Okay. Sorry, my headset appears to have perished.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
That was some awkward timing.
Not good timing. Yeah, no, it's kind of stayed red lighted.
Uh-oh.
That's
Is it dead? Or...
I mean, I'm still able to speak, but I have the headset off right now.
I'd say try rebooting it, I guess.
Yeah. Assuming I can actually have it function. I'll probably have to stop the recording in this case. Alright. There. Jesus.
Hi.
Thank God I have the coordinates for this place.
Yeah, welcome back.
Apologies. What I was going to say was, I didn't. Well, at least I gave you a good demonstration of the fire vulnerability this shite has.
Yeah, no kidding.
Deepest apologies on that, but thank God I have the coordinates, so once I actually woke back up in my bed from the flux finally releasing me, I at least, could portal back here at least. Benefit of this fucking thing.
You wake up in your bed when you flux out?
Apparently.
No, I get spat out in different parts of Zafira. It's actually kind of scary.
I don't know. Maybe it's I'm attuned. Maybe it's a weird magical attunement with my own bed or something. Or the flux is calling me a lazy bastard. One of the two. Who fucking knows? What are we on about? The forge, tools. I mean, you can't do everything in engineering with your bare bloody hands. Try as you might. Let's see, this is a bunch of wires. Bottom one, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be of ghost tools, which is the shape presumably for working on Elvis's nonsense. You should have heard that apparently my sister ended up meeting the ghost Elvis and ended up scaring him out of existence.
Really?
Hey, she was wanting an autograph from him too.
Hey, it's funny to think about.
Poor lass. Poor lass. But nae bother. At the very least, when my mind slightly wanders to another spot, I don't actually need to worry about the flux trying to kill me. Seems I got a fresher start. What was... Obviously, normal size wrenches will be fit for your hands. I don't think you can work with mine. Which is more of for properly fixing these things. Yeah. Engineers use all kinds of tools alongside machinery for it.
It's a little light.
Obviously, yeah, they have to have some heft to them. Otherwise, again, you might as well be twisting a bolt with nothing but your thumb and finger, really.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You wouldn't want tools made out of paper. But, yeah.
Exactly. Hey. I did end up questioning Tarrant as I saw him walking by with his lass on the factor of whether or not you'd end up being involved in an apprenticeship here. But then I immediately figured that you probably wouldn't want to be jumping ship from bar to garage. With how oddly different the staffing numbers are for both, frankly. If it weren't for the pack in the way, I'd probably apply for the bar, to be honest. I'm a talkative sort.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get used to sometimes manning the bar on your own. I think every shift that I've done for the past 5 shifts has just been me solo.
Poor bastard. I know we both spotted fucking Elric with his lass up on the gym point. But no bother.
I'm surprised that. I'm surprised Elric has a girlfriend, I guess. I'm just used to him sort of being, hit on by...
I
literally
assumed he always did have a lass already, to be honest.
I mean, I should have figured as well, but I didn't know.
Did you bring me drink? Did you put me drink away? Either that or something, or the flux got rid of it too. At least in my end. At least in my own eyes. Not seeing it. Fucking fourth dimensional flux bollocks.
Oh. Yeah, you just shattered it.
Didn't even bloody hear a noise.
Meanwhile, I'm sprinkle around my feet.
Well, at the very least, if there is glass, you could probably see about scooping it up and seeing about trying to use it for something. Make a pane out of it.
A dumb question, I know, but you can melt glass? Actually, no. I have seen someone melt glass. Jason actually made, glasses for me when we were all at the,
Exactly.
when we were all at the beach that one day.
I had to say, of course you can melt
Made out
glass.
of
How do you think
lava.
glass is made?
I mean, I'm not good at technology.
It's more or less heating up sand enough to basically turn it into melted glass. Here, let me see. Let's see about finding a pan or something so we can make use on this. And a container. Out in here?
I'll look for a broom or something.
They're out in here. Make it whatever. Because I don't remember.
No, I guess... I don't think there is a pan in here. You said it was just in here. Yeah, no, it's just wires.
Fair enough. 2 sets of wirings. Let me check. Container. Nice square box. Hefty thing.
I guess that could work.
Hey, we could scoop
is
it
there
all into
room
the
around
box
here,
and see
or-
about. We could see about scooping it all into the box. I doubt I managed to cause enough momentum to fling the glass shards about.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even if they're not exactly visible to me. Fuck you, Flux.
Yeah, that's the flux for you. Get the little pieces in there. It didn't shatter in like several little pieces. It's like a couple big ones, mainly.
Couple of big uns. It's not like it could turn back into a bottle, at least. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we can make use on this.
Okay. I
Just
guess we
pop
can.
'em- Yeah, just pop them all in the box. Alcohol will fade away at some point.
It's probably not the first time alcohol has been splattered in here. Let's be honest.
True. Lots of bloody liquids have been spilled in here. Blood, acid, old worker Joe hydraulic fluid,
Ectoplasm.
ectoplasm. I mean, I know Tarrant. There's still a fucking gap in the bloody ground from when Tarrant was messing around with the LF solvent thing.
Was he taking apart his own body earlier?
No. This was before the war.
Oh, before the war. Okay. Well, today.
Alright, let me just.
Was he taking apart his body?
I suppose I'd probably not be wise to try and kill him to check.
I mean, apparently he was killed. It's just that I don't know. He lived.
Well, as far as Tarrant knows, he's managed to gain access to a respawn pod. He called it. So, if I recall right, with glass, especially probably for a forge like this, should be about 8 minutes for it to be properly melted down into slag properly. Container could take it at no tilt.
Okay.
Nature of an engineer is always keeping yourself busy, of course. Plus, blueprinting's always a good way because that's essentially a design document.
Okay.
But with a droid, more or less, just to indicate where the hell shite goes. I definitely know I had to configure quite a couple of blueprints on both the arms themselves and how to actually make them fold away like this. entirely separate blueprint for actually just simply folding the fucking things.
I'm
No
not sure if I'd
worries.
be that creatively inclined to,
Well, I
draw
doubt you'd be an
blueprints.
insane enough engineer to try and craft a fucking backpack like this to your fucking spine.
Yeah, no, no offense, I like being what I am right now, honestly.
True,
As much of
true,
a
and we
detriment
have
as
a
it is
difference
around
in
here.
and we have a bit of a difference in leg strength,
Yeah, no kidding.
after all.
That's... You know, now that I think about it, yeah, how... This is probably gonna be
Rabbit
the
legs
weirdest
are already
question. How
strong
are you able
enough,
to
and then
avoid-
there's being carrying this all the time. I could still fucking jump.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'd crumple like a crouton with...
Hey, unless you were getting yourself, like, I don't know, supports for your legs. But besides the point, I'm not looking to accessorize people like me.
Yeah. But, yeah.
But,
Creating blueprints sounds like it'd be interesting.
creating blueprints is more or less just trying to let your mind wander, especially in making sure you can actually figure out on the page whether or not it actually bloody will work. Same factor for
Do you have to-
gunsmith. Same factor for blacksmithing and gunsmithing.
Do you guys do gunsmithing in here?
Winterhide does. I recall that definitely.
Ah, yeah. He actually had a pretty nice looking Halloween costume on the
Aye.
vampire person.
At the very least, there's only a few days before October ends, so if he is stuck as a vampire, well, you won't at least need to worry. I forget if he does have a lass. Or a lad.
I don't know, admittedly.
I can save those jokes in case it ends up happening. Oddly enough, I have offered me blood to a couple of vampires, even before October. They all decline, oddly. Maybe it was me. Maybe they thought about the factor of me trying to give them a piece of the reservoir, like it's a fucking bottled water or type of shit. I guess it's a politeness thing. I don't know. Maybe they don't think it's reasonable to be able to try and drink someone's blood like a fucking bottle of moonshine in the middle of the street. Even if I am
Yeah.
practically handing them a bottle of moonshine in that case.
With how much you buy from the bar, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fair enough, fair enough. Look, if I actually could have donated blood to the Ripon ship, like at least today anyway, I know I did fill up 2 IV bags myself when the drive opened.
Oh, wait, they were doing a blood drive there?
Yeah, they're doing donation drives now. This is A, to make sure that your blood is on hand in case you actually need it, and B, so that other people can actually, make use on it. I know the lass with the big metal arm, yellow arm, her blood's apparently toxic and sludgy enough that it is labeled as for patient use only.
Okay.
Mine's
Is it
probably
only
more
happening
free
today,
use.
Or is there going to be,
There's gonna
is
be
there gonna be another
more.
blood drive?
I think it's already. I know during the big town meeting that occurred, I believe last Saturday, basically the entire way. To see Bucky coming over to give
I
a
need to-
brief checker.
I should probably donate some blood for myself, at least, because I'm the only
Yeah, just in
person
case.
of myself that I know.
I mean, as far as I know, I have spotted a good couple of laggies. Around Zafira, at the very least. Was that one little one that does karate in the gym. Then there's, in case Max ever decides to come around. Then there's basically any of my own siblings.
Yeah, you said you were Legomorph? Did I
Aye,
pronounce that correctly?
lagomorphic.
Legomorphic.
Lagomorphic person is probably if you want to be the most technical with it, but I just go laggy.
No, I'm just a bird person. More specifically, I'm a sparrow, so...
Aye. I mean, calling me a rabbit person just sounds kind of disingenuous. But if you've got no other
I know,
nomenclature, then by all means.
Yeah,
Better than calling
I don't
yourself
really have
the
anything
scientific name for a sparrow, in no doubt.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I mean,
Should be about
I've
2
heard people
minutes.
call us
Let me have a
Glen
gander.
folk before, but
Let me have a gander.
okay.
Not quite. Doing a forge is basically like working a oven, but for metal as opposed to food.
Yeah, I guess it is still melting down ingredients, so I guess there is
Pretty
a bit of an
much.
overlap in some cases.
Pretty much. It's just the nature of making it so that the molten metals don't, you know, start congealing with the rest of the forge. Then you just kind of lose the metal and just have more molten slag to work with, really.
Yeah, it's fair.
Aye.
Did you
This
say
was
gas
originally
just
to
now?
ensure I actually had some, in case I needed to work with me wrench. Needed to work me wrench while I still had the old arms, because hence why it's big enough to be able to be held like it. But I have realized I am relatively strong enough now to not need to worry on this front.
Okay.
Nowadays, it's mainly in case I need to fix me arms, or if I need to swing it as a last resort type of deal.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm throwing something out of character. Ah!
Alright.
Sorry, I had a cat jumping on my leg.
Damn. Fleas.
Okay, I'm good now. But yeah, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I basically said I only really use this as a weapon as a last resort, where if I lose all of my weaponry. Howdy. Garage's technical course, I'm just kind of teaching him the basics of engineering. Which reminds me. Oh, aye.
Yeah, it looks pretty melty.
Butchers at this. Right, molten glass.
Okay.
Keep it like that, it'll
very
form a
orange.
right thick pane. And you can use stuff like the lathe, other machinery here, or even the bandsaw to be able to shape the glass into what you need. Glass.
What would be a good shape for glass?
I mean,
Aside from
bottles are an
making
evident. Bottles are evidently a good sort. Okay, I did it again. Remind me to... No wonder the bastards never keep me near stay near the forge if they can help it. I tend to turn around and forget, and before I know it, unless somebody notices, the first I notice that that my blood's that it's heating up is hearing the alarms.
Yeah.
Here, let me
last
set
thing
this
I'd
down.
rather you not have is last thing you should probably have is like 2nd degree or 3rd degree burns on your back.
Mind you, the actual connecting point is rubber. So, I don't need to
so
worry
it's
about heat conductivity nor electricity.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Right then. Naturally, it's a relatively metal container. Plastic will melt it relatively easy, and wood burns, so...
Of course. I mean, wood is flammable.
Usually, the idea would be you pour it out into a mold of some kind. But, you know, we could just keep this around as an extra, hunk of glass, just in case we need it. Hunk
Yeah,
of
I guess if it
greenish
does-
glass.
I guess if it does solidify as well, you can always just remelt it.
True, or get, I believe this machine could be used as this is a drilling machine. My initial joke thought was on the idea of chiseling it out of the box, but...
Oh, is it stuck to the box as well? Well, I mean...
If it solidifies, odds are good it will. Hopefully it's not solidified already. Let me get something. Something like non-stick or something along those lines. Here. Probably not a good idea to let you hold it. See about opening the lid if you can. Do you have a glove?
No.
See about using the little flap on your purse, and in that case, close enough. You always need to put some kind of barrier between you and the metals.
I have actually. Wait, no, I know what to do here. I was gonna think about pulling out my gun to open it up, but I think I have.
That's just adding more hot metal to the mix.
This is gonna be ridiculous, but hear me out.
You're gonna fish the hook. You're gonna fish the lid open. All right.
I mean, yeah, just.
Fair enough. It is a
keeps
hook.
me away from it.
Although you better hope that line's strong enough. I could keep it still.
Let me get it in there real quick.
It's like
Okay,
metallic
got it.
Tupperware, more or less.
And I'll lift this up.
There we are. Now let me see about pouring this in.
Okay.
There we are. Nice and easy. Nice little,
It comes out like slime.
Hey, it's an incredible thing to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Basically
Considering a few
more or
minutes ago,
less
it
a
was just a
square
ball.
mold. It's more or less a square mold, so we'd essentially have a pane of glass to work with. There'll be residue, but nothing that can't be cleaned away.
Oh, let me get that hook off.
Hey, there'll be a little bit of residue in there, but nothing Taranto can he just power wash away. Alright.
Okay.
And hey, technically I'm the one that's having to pay the money for this lesson, considering me paying the bottle of moonshine for this shite. And hey, once that sets, we'll have a mold. We'll have the mold. Molds are designed to be able to have you pop out the thing properly once it's done. Nature with key molds, glass pane molds like this, or anything more complicated. Like nuts, like trying to make some of the nuts and bolts and such. But
I wonder with blueprints, do you have to like handle or like keep track of like any nuts or bolts that you have to put on, like screws or anything?
It's more or less a lesson in terms of figuring out. Nope.
Okay.
Arthur, we're technically closed. I'm handing a private lesson, but you're still able to open the shutters, don't you worry.
I'm just checking on if everything's fine. You're closed.
Hey, if you want to come in, you could open the shutter for a bit. Just because we're technically closed doesn't mean we're properly. I mean, an employee's here, so fuck it. RDV. Go. You know what? If you want to play, I was teaching Susan Mason engineering basics. Come on in. If I could do you for anything.
Engineering.
See, hi.
Aye, no worries. If you want a place to be quiet and just listen to an engineer natter like a fucking idiot, then by all means. Just got done putting molten glass into a mold.
I'm used to it. I'm gonna sit here, or is this like the designated stage?
No, you're fine, you're fine. If an employee's not needing it, you're fine. And it's not like I can fucking sit in it.
Yeah, we made seats
You barely have
specifically
a stool for
for
yourself.
like you guys at Fight Fighter.
From-
Hats in the back.
For you guys, me specifically, mind, I'm basically the equivalent of a truck with a trailer.
Oh, I also made them for like Mort-sized people.
See, I'm pretty sure the stadium already has that now. It just only worked for me because, again, trailer. Thank goodness the sponsor booths down there actually have incredible memory foam.
I've only ever seen pictures of Fight Finder. I've never actually been to the stadium.
Mind you, it should be available for an official opening tomorrow, actually, if you're able.
I don't think I will be able to, unfortunately.
No, it's about midnight Eastern Zafira time. Or was it so? Or was it? No, my own timetable calls it midnight. Although with the recent changes in time zone,
7:30 Eastern Saffron time.
there we go. With the recent changes, and if the actual changing back of the clock wasn't actually Zaz trying to fucking prank me, then it's probably 11:30 in that case, Army.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm gonna be a little bit busy tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to.
No worries.
What?
And hopefully you don't
I
get
need
shot
to
in the back
check out.
again.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice. Tell you what, while the glass sets, let's have a natter.
You could
And
teach
so-
about cars.
I mean, that's one stage of it. That's more being a mechanic.
That's me. I don't work here, but I do mechanic.
True.
Is there a difference between engineering and mechanic?
Engineering is a catch-all.
Other
Mechanic
parts
is
you work
specifically
on,
for
Some
vehicles.
things kind of go over. Yeah. I mostly work with dune buggies and bikes. Some of the lingo is the same, but
Aye.
you wouldn't see me working on a synth, and you wouldn't see a person who specializes in synths working on a car.
I mean, you say that. I have worked on a couple of vehicles. Myself, mind.
Well, you do both, so I mean, like, if
Aye.
since I only do cars, you wouldn't see me tapping into Ice's head trying to fix him.
True, fair point. Aye, I'm hardware, not software.
If I touched Ice's head and started going through his stuff, he'd start beeping like a Corvette.
I mean, you are technically digging through someone's brain, so.
True, it'll do that.
Chug Monkey, there was like 3 of you earlier.
Truck Monkey really has a habit of just perishing, dissolving into nothing, and then just coming back like no happened.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you accidentally duplicated yourself with how much you...
Aye, except you actually see him die as opposed to just vanishing like Elvis has a habit of doing. I forget, V. Did I ever tell you about the fact I actually had to fix Ghost Elvis's truck?
I wouldn't be surprised. That thing goes...
Actually, I had to dig out the ghost tools. I wasn't even employed at the time. Head gasket had,
I was there for that.
yeah.
It got really bloody for no reason.
Yeah, the bloody head gasket started spewing blood at me and screaming. Fucking ghost trucks.
I could not be bothered. Not at all.
True. Bottom drawer over there specifically has ghost tools. I'm assuming because Tarat's had this happen many a time already.
Probably had to buy
I mean,
some.
Elvis is pretty regular around the meat rack, so yeah.
True, and apparently me sister scared the daylights out of him, which is entertaining.
Is what?
There's one in every universe. They're not the same guy. It's like multiple versions.
There's always an Elvis. Alright.
They sleep in the cracks of the like metaverse or some shit. Gormander told me.
What?
Yeah.
You're not telling me they're the
spots in,
same
like, a
kind of type that have
room
their own
where nobody
fucking
looks.
void like Priest does.
Probably. You know, like when you don't, you know when like you swear that you see something out of the corner of your eye, like the corner.
If you see someone out the corner, you're right, that's
Yeah, that's
Elvis.
probably them. Probably, to be honest.
You can't just be blaming rats stealing the cheese out of your fridge on Elvis.
To be honest, I thought there was one in my apartment once.
You thought there was an Elvis in your apartment?
Yeah, no, but it was just Axel.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Context, I have a ghost friend. He died. His name's Axel. He's a knight.
Hey, Halloween's giving him a chance to come back, so to speak. I've seen him a couple of times. He's a nice lad, from what I could see.
Very protective over me.
Understandable, he looks like a big old medieval knight.
Yeah, he's mostly better at shielding than anything.
He
Yeah.
sounds nice.
Hey. Shame I couldn't meet him when he was alive.
Maybe one day. I need to get him an enchanted helmet, and then he can tie his
We're looking to try and get him a body to possess.
Axel was actually already a ghost when I met him. He was just
Huh.
enchanted armor that kept him
Fair enough.
plain.
Fair enough.
Huh. I've only ever seen a zombie before. I don't think I've seen a ghost yet.
Wasn't that
Oh,
the-
That reminds me, I need to go back to the lot.
Wasn't one of the lads that work medical a zombie?
Yeah.
The therapist guy? Yeah.
Aider, I think his name is.
The guy who's Irish?
He told me today to stop drinking away my woes.
I mean, drinking away your woes can only work for so long before you just replace a woe with another.
Yeah.
That
And it was the
being
person who was
alcohol
serving you,
addiction.
but, like, yeah.
Or it made me
What
go
you
to
say?
AA once. Even though I had 2 drinks in like 5 weeks. Like, you addicted.
That's just rude, is what it is. And he hasn't come to me despite the fact that I've drunk 2 bloody gore meats in the bar.
Well, when I drink, I get a little cuckoo. When I'm drunk, I get a little cuckoo.
I've at least learned that when I'm drunk, I'm actually still able to flirt with people, despite the lack of drive here.
The last time I was fully drunk, it was on Copper Street, and I ended up telling our enemies all of our secrets on accident.
That's not grand. That's not. That's I suppose is an understandable reason why that we shouldn't get you drunk in that case. Ugh.
I can imagine why he was mad. I don't think I've ever actually been drunk in my life before.
Yeah. And you work a bar.
Yeah, and I've never tasted any of the alcohol in the bar.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, don't sample your own supply, that kind of thing.
It's only good to an extent. When someone asks me what I prefer at the bar, I can't really give them any preference outside of
The softer
tea.
drinks.
Yeah.
I would say always suggest. Oh, this is just, I'm gonna sound very greedy when I say this, but I was a tradeswoman. Suggest your second highest priced item, and then your middle item. And then when they ask like, oh, what's the first one? You'll be like, you hype it up. It's this fancy liquor we have, blah blah blah. And then the other one's for, you know, like people who can't afford the good stuff. And then they'll buy the fancy stuff because they think they.
Ah, the lovely Lunar Lights liquor, or what is that? What the moonshine's called?
Yeah, there you go.
That reminds me, we didn't put the bottle label in with the rest of the class, did we?
I think we did, considering that your wrench shattered the entire bottle.
Yep. Luna likes glass panes. New business.
Well, yeah, no. I think the most expensive drink that we have is the Gourmet, since it's like a barrel-sized drink. So, you know, I
Hey,
could barely carry it over.
I know you definitely saw fucking Mort probably drinking it at one point. I remember that. Juno drunk it at one point.
Usually, oh my god, Juno. I'll usually ask for a gourmet cup, but with water in it for more.
I definitely know Gourmet's the one drink at the bar that if I actually do drink it will pierce me alcohol tolerance and get me drunk.
Last time Gorminer came here, you ordered one, and he ordered mammoth meat, so I think that's why they keep it. It's like a challenge.
Fair enough.
They should make a prize.
I mean, there's a reason his poster is still up in the bar for karate lessons or whatever.
It's
They're-
funny though,
they're
because
actually-
he doesn't even train anybody other than me anymore.
There actually is a food item at the bar that is a challenge to eat, and the reward is that it's essentially a free meal. But it's the most disgusting thing I've ever
yes.
seen in my entire life.
We gotta
It's
get
a-
Mort back in here, because I've seen him eat literal garbage.
Look, okay, that's true. You listen. One of the first times I ever saw the two of you, you were nagging him about eating cred sticks.
Okay, so cred sticks literally have a lining on them, so it tastes bad to people, and he chews on them and then spits them out in the corners.
It's a sock filled with beans.
Hey.
Do you eat the sock too, or do you just eat the beans?
Yes, you eat everything on the plate. I saw someone just throw it down their throat, and I almost vomited right then and there. It was disgusting.
Was that Trevor?
I don't know if I would have put more through
It
that.
was Trevor, yes.
Yeah, it was fucking Trevor, the
And
fucking...
one other.
I miss Trevor.
I don't know where he's been.
I saw him text the other day. He was on some trip.
Oh, I assume he's busy. He's gonna have a fucking litany of questions for me, considering the amount of nonsense I've been through since he's been away.
The amount of nonsense that's happened since he's been gone.
Exactly.
I can't
Like
wait till he
what?
sees the arena and it's completely different.
Yeah. He'll see the arena is completely different. He's gonna question the factor of me offhandedly mentioning I became a god.
See you later, fellas.
Oh, yes. Streets are about to close. Aye, by all
You're
means.
crazy for that. You know people literally collect god blood to sell, right?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
You telling me I could have had a lucrative
god,
side venture while trying to resurrect me body?
He hates gods. He hates gods to the point that he's threatened to kill Zeus himself.
Hmm. All I've determined now is that the only thing that seems to swim through my blood veins is a minor amount of magic, because a sorceress did almost kill me because me and her shade completely did not want to give up. It was a complete fight of until someone drops, and we fucking stuck to that word.
Jeez.
She basically had to rip a wound of hers open and get it into my own reservoir to stop me essentially intermittently passing out of blood loss. Because what blood was still in my body was going into me arms. And not the rest of me.
Yeah.
That's why I keep a potent reservoir.
We should probably get moving soon. I see
Ah,
some
true. Streets ought to be closing soon.
You won't like. I'm not lifting this thing.
I mean, you could have just asked me to lift it for you, V, you lazy bitch. Alright.
I do need to make an attempt to come to Flight Finder at one place at one point.
Aye.
Even if I'm just there to spectate, I'm not gonna try and get into that
Aye,
myself.
guests are welcome.
Yeah.
While fighters may be having a habit of using it. Plus, this will be the last, as far as I can assume, this will be the last week where Mad King Thorn's curse will still hang over the arena.
Oh, it's cursed the arena?
Yeah, Mad King Thorn himself ended up coming to the bloody Fight Finder arena and fighting. I think he ended up cursing the arena.
Maybe.
Fortunately not.
Until...
Although as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to have cursed the spectator stand. It seems to have only cursed the arena itself. And oddly enough, the curse only seems to take effect when the fight actually begins.
Okay. So I guess I would be safe.
Mainly because I know a bastard, who I fucking hate, ended up with... Alright, no, sorry. Ended up reminding me of someone else. Name of Lycan. I don't think that's him, though. Wears something different.
Fair enough.
Never mind. What was I on about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bastard of mine that I hate that seems to be racist specifically to me and me kin. Seem to have gained fucking magic powers but when the bell rung between the two of us. Nothing happened with me, presumably because I'm not in costume. Aye, they become your costume for the fight type of curse.
Oh, okay.
Aye. But at the very least, if you do show up, I can at least give you a front row seat, because I have a habit of reserving a sponsor booth for myself. And folk I actually like being around. It may be 1,000 every time, but to be honest, I already said I cracked 1 million. Thanks to me winnings.
$1 million. I barely have like maybe 3,000 credits to my name.
That wouldn't even get you the VIP booth. That shit's like 8,000 for an independent party.
That's a lot. That's steep.
Although only
Then again,
five,
I
I
think
think
it's only-
only 5,000 if you're a sponsored person. Either a sponsor yourself or someone who is sponsored, I'm assuming is the idea.
I'm assuming you're sponsored.
Aye, 3 different parties, come to think on it. Even if 2 of which are both me family and me best mate.
Fair enough.
Aye. That being me own kin of the Scrapper Morphs, which... interestingly, they even have little, like, points on both the booths for you to project the logo onto it, which is nice.
Yeah, nice.
Aye. Maybe if you do come over, I'll be able to show you proper. The other was me mate Silas, his company at Waypoint Industries. Then there's Gadgetron, the actual company I'm getting bloody money out of.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen their advertisements online here and there.
Aye. I still need to figure out how to actually mount the weapons they gave me onto my arms. They gave me a Soul Blade launcher and apparently the opportunity to swap out the second weapon they gave me for something else. I have been occasionally peeking through their catalogue when I get a chance.
Yeah, nice. Also, was that a Esmo? Almost didn't recognize him.
Aye, it was. Him joking about being Charles. I remember last time, I think it was yesterday, it was like they ended up getting into a joke scuffle over it. Like Charles immediately being like, well. Okay, no, can't replicate that. Can't replicate that. Fucking Christ. Note to self, don't try and replicate the sounds of someone with a lung infection.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to try attempting to...
No, he was like, this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
His voice wasn't that raspy originally, was it?
I don't think it was, no. As far as I know, the lung infection he has gotten worse. And I know he definitely doesn't want to get a cybernetic replacement. I'm just wondering whether or not he's going to try and get something from Rippers. They managed to grow Taranto a new bloody lung, so who knows? Maybe I could ask Darcel about it. He's a flesh crafter.
I know Marcus is also a flesh crafter. I could probably ask him too.
Aye, I'm not sure if
But,
Darcel
yeah.
and Marcus actually have properly met. They'll be good mates, I think.
Maybe. Wait, Darcel is like the... I've met
Cur-
him.
Aye, currently the big
tall dude
big
with, like,
fellow
a
with
visor-like
a
face.
yeah visor-like face, little mark, big old marking that he called Brandon on the middle of it.
Yeah, it's his personal brand and stuff like that.
Aye, something to help him be-
Very, very tiny.
Yeah. Usually he's either a little fuzzy fellow. Apparently I say apparently, I know for a fact he was. He used to be, me technically brother Max's partner, apparently. They're taking a break from each other. I'm not sure if they're ever going to get back together. But, you know how rabbits
Yeah,
are.
no, I met him earlier today at the bar.
Aye, he's a
seems
nice
nice.
fellow.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about music.
Aye. I'm not exactly a musician myself, mind.
Well, I'm not either, but like,
Though
being able to explore different genres of music, it's actually kind of fun.
Interestingly, looking through files, considering, I was part of an operation I ended up rescuing civilians, one of the civvies I rescued actually was a musician himself. Little wolf boy.
Who was
Around your height, I think.
Yeah? Who was it?
They called him Jeffrey Wild, I believe the file name called him. Although I doubt he'll be free for a while. He's still under quarantine.
Okay.
Infection
Never
took
heard
hold
that
on
name
him.
before. Ah, what kind of infection?
Bastard gang was experimenting on hybrid people like me and other folk that weren't pure human or pure animal. So probably what could have nabbed you. Doing experiments on them and then ultimately turn them into monsters. As far as I could tell, that's what's happening with Jeff, and we're trying to, well, at least cure him, or at least reverse the process. At least delay the process enough. We at least have his medical record, so at the very least, if he loses his memories, we can at least give him back.
Yeah, well, best of luck on that. Jeez,
Poor
that doesn't
bastard.
That doesn't sound good at all, actually.
No, other civilians seem to have it less bad. Though we seem to have gotten them out before they could have potentially gotten hit with anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Speaking of getting out, there's no one else
Aye.
on this street. We should probably go before security comes around.
I mean, well, we do
Yes,
work
Charles,
here,
aye.
don't we?
Oh, wait, yeah, we do, but I don't know how long we can stay to what extent.
Fair argument.
But then again, there are
Tell you what.
like a bunch of other people here right now, so.
Tell you what, if he ever does get cured, I'll see about sending that wolf boy over to see about nattering with music with yous.
Okay, that would actually be nice.
Bastard's nervous as all hell. As far as I've been told, anyway.
Well, hey, we have something in common.
Stuttery type.
Again, we have something in common.
You haven't been stuttering nervous around me, you prat.
I mean, yeah, I got to know you a lot more than I've got to know a lot of other people.
Fair enough. I swear to God, that makes it sound like I bring the... Aye, aye, mate. Swear to
Hey,
God, it
Asma.
makes it sound like I bring you and the wolf boy together. It's gonna be a stutter singularity.
Just call me Asthma.
You kind of look it.
Are you?
Did you call me Asthma?
Yes.
It's Asthma.
Oh, you're looking at the accent. We work on Yasma.
Oh, okay. I heard asthma.
No, I didn't call you. Yeah, it's the accent. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I knew that. I realized it must have been the accent that made you heard it like that. After all, both of our accents are kind of fake.
Hey.
I was flabbergasted for a moment.
I'm sorry.
Bloody shite.
Glad to see you doing okay.
Hey.
Anyone with a new outfit?
It's a nice
Looks good
face.
on you.
Thank you. I do cool stuff. Wait, watch this.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
That's actually cool.
Shit. Oh, that hit the
Oh,
fire
that's
escape
much
a bit.
improved.
They don't have much range. So,
Hit the fire
looks like
escape
it
a
goes off
tad,
like a
but never
shotgun.
mind.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
shortcuts. I'm gonna get a gun too. And then
Very
I'll
nice.
do all my bases.
I need to see about whether or not I could utilize the heat of the arms a bit, see about turning it into some kind of like projectile to shoot from my hands. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
What, like mountain slag?
Show me what you're
capable of.
I mean, alright, if you insist.
Get your hand. Alright, in a fight, what do? Someone has a gun. You block? You block the people behind you? And it doesn't go through. And you
I could see through my own arm, so I could just charge.
can see through your arms.
Aye, little toggle in me eyes. Like a reverse x-ray of sorts.
Like cameras on the other sides of your arms?
No, it's like a reverse x-ray for me eyes. See through metal, but not organics. So I could see you just fine. Your metals vanish. So it just looks like you're on one leg. But only when I look through me arms, otherwise I'd have to actually get close to you for the same effect.
Have you been paid recently? You been on any jobs in the past couple months?
Not in Zafira, no, but yes, generally.
Are you struggling monetarily?
Not quite. I mean, I'm willing to give up
looking
the
at
pay
you
for
and
other people that
another
need
for the
it.
job on the third. Your position in the job, if I choose you, is to defend. Don't rush forward.
I'm good at doing
protect
that.
the people that
After
are
all, this is practically a bloody shield. And unless whatever you're plotting to send me against is it rocking over 50 BMG, it's not going to pierce it easy.
They have AKs and they have.
That's like 7.62. Probably not going to pierce it too well.
Yeah, no.
Also, maybe since pile on top of you, I don't know. They might just rip your arms apart. Who knows?
Listen, the only one that's been able to do that is a godlike entity. Or Gormander, to be honest.
That's weird. Gormander.
To be fair, I haven't fought Gormander myself, but he probably would tear my arms off, to be honest.
I'm gonna pick and choose who I send, but for now, we're getting the lineup right now. So I might choose
I'm a more capable fighter than can be reasonably expected.
I'm looking at 3 conditions. It's money people need. They've been on a job recently, in or out of the city. What they're capable of. You seem to be good at
Fair
repairs,
enough.
and you seem to be good at defending, so that's good for 18.
Aye. And plus, I'd like to see it's. Plus, it's always funny seeing the reactions of people getting hit with this.
Yeah, I'm not in it for the coolness. I'm in it to make sure people are
Aye, aye. I fold these away.
Alright then.
I'm a sponsored fighter in Fight Finder for a bloody reason. That's the reason how I
that's
crack
fair.
$1 million. Bloody Gadgetron Corp sponsors me. Pays me in either money, home appliances, or weaponry, and I just tend to choose money. Because, like, our home doesn't seem to need much. The only thing it was missing was a washing machine, and we got that now.
You didn't have a washing machine with that?
It's
Actually,
a
no,
work.
I can't
It's
even
a
say
work.
anything. I don't have a...
It's a workshop warehouse bunker combo.
No, that's fair. My house is sort of a noodle stand with just a singular room and a bathroom above it.
Hey, fair on.
Yeah. I live right next to, like, just 2 doors down a laundromat, so, you know, it's
Fair
kinda easy
enough.
for me to walk across the street a little bit and do my laundry there. Surprisingly, have a lot more laundry to do now since I've been to the mall.
Fair enough. Well, like you were saying, we should probably get going. I wouldn't be surprised if we're one of the only few people left on the bloody streets.
I was surprised by that hipster.
Aye, I shouldn't keep you away from your bed.
I think I'm gonna be going to Lost Acres actually, because I haven't been there for a while. I've been saying I need to go back there. I actually have to go there. You know?
I don't have a stake in Lost Acres, or Red Wilds, or the Iron Grape, or whatever. I don't want to spread myself too thin.
For me, the Lost Acres, it's a nice place. It kind of reminds me of home. I'm also looking to see if anyone from my old world might have ended up there alive or
see.
dead.
Aye, makes sense. Again, as I remember stating, if I ever spot another person like you, I'll be sure to either send them your way or at least let you know.
Please do, because... well, there's no one else around here. I'm looking for my sister and my father.
Oh, shit.
I haven't seen them since the end of the world.
Well, I mean, I hope for the best, eh?
Yeah, the hope for the best. They say hope for the best, plan for the worst, but I really don't want to plan for the worst.
No,
I'm honestly
no.
surprised that even I'm still alive.
If you're still kicking it, then odds are good they may be too. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what it's
a
like
lot of
to
people
lose
from
kin.
the old world have actually. Yeah, a lot of people from my old world actually did end up surviving, and we have a new home now. But the reason The biggest reason why I'm out here is because I'm trying to find them. I couldn't
Oh,
bother two friends about it. I had to do this on my own.
Right. Again, if I see any bird people, I'll let you know at the very least. Alright?
Okay, thank you.
So I hate to have people separated from their kin, especially if they actually want to be together.
Yeah, and it's been 4 years since I've seen anything of my family, so just
And hey,
let me know
they'll
if you meet anyone.
I mean, hey, if I end up meeting them, they'll be ecstatic to know you're alive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Put her there.
I'm sure other people like me, they probably think they're the only ones left. They probably don't even know about the OWR.
Hey, hells, me and me kin thought we were the only laggies on this bloody planet till I started venturing into Saphira. Of course, Zaz always doubted me on that front, and she's fucking right. Gave me a right good, I told you so in on that.
Yeah, I'll bet. When it comes to bird people, though, there are quite a few bird people, but they're all not the same species.
No, you and Jason are markedly different.
Yeah, Jason's more of a dragon
Gideon
than he
as
is
well.
a bird, and he's been losing. Jason's been losing his feathers. We should probably get out of here before, I don't know, someone comes around.
Put her there. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
If I find any of your kin, I'll make sure to reunite you, if at all possible.
Thank you. I would love to see more of my people again. But yeah,
Aye.
we should probably get going.
Aye, no worries. I'll head back home, you head back to yours.
Alright, take it easy.
Aye, it's nicer to walk home than it is to open a portal to it at any road. Though, I had been hearing scraping in the tunnels when I was traveling here. That quieted down when I approached. Probably best to be sure.